I'm Barbara Stark, President and CEO of Milagro Center. Milagro Center first opened its doors 22 years ago. And throughout the course of those 22 years, we've always stayed very true to our original mission, which is to help underserved kids in our community, those kids and youth that come from the poorest households, the ones that are struggling financially, the ones that are not familiar with our educational system, and the ones that really need support in so many areas. I can honestly say there's no other after-school or summer camp program that offers what Milagro Center does. From cultural arts, teaching kids art and dance and music and dramatic arts and building their confidence and their self-esteem, to offer them academic help with English language, with literacy, with reading comprehension, with getting each and every one of our smaller children on reading level by 3rd grade, and also offering them mentoring. And then add to that our living values curriculum and our career development for our high school kids. We are truly making a great impact on each and every one of the kids that comes through our programs, and couldn't be prouder of the results. So for years we operated that K through 5th grade program, and children would start with us the summer before kindergarten and come every single day after school, come every 10-week summer camp program year after year until they graduated from 5th grade. And then on their first day of 6th grade, they would come knocking on our front door asking, "Can I still come?" And we had to say no at that time because we are a licensed center only serving children up to the age of 12. So the need was apparent, and we knew that we could do so much more. So we reached out to funding, and we were able to open our teen program, which is located just a few blocks east of where we are here. And so for the next 5 years or so, we began to serve children who were in middle school and high school. And that program has grown to serve more than 50 to 60 kids. And the last 2 or 3 years, we began to notice that the needs of middle schoolers varies greatly from the needs of high school students. But thanks to some very generous donors and the community and some of our partners, we were able last year to run a major capital campaign and raise the money to open the new Virginia Harvey Kimmel Milagro Junior Teen Center. Our dream really came true, so now that we have the 3 operating centers, we are providing services above and beyond. Let's talk about Laisha. I used to call Laisha Little Laisha, but actually she's not so little anymore. Laisha came to us the summer before kindergarten. She had just turned 5. She was this little wisp of a little girl, very quiet and shy, but when I looked in her eyes, I could tell that there was a powerhouse in there. Let's fast forward now, 5 years. Laisha is now nearing the end of 4th grade, and she is the vice president of our YAC, which is our Youth Advisory Council. She's also a singer in our band, and she's a dancer. If that wasn't enough, let me also say that she's an A student in school. She is so bright and so precocious. She's also Milagro's ambassador. The moment anyone comes through our front doors, whether it's an adult who's interested in volunteering or mentoring or a potential supporter, or a new child, Laisha will come right up to that person, put out her hand, introduce herself, and say, "Let me show you around." She can't wait after next year to move into our middle school center, and then has full intentions to go to our teen program. And from there, she also told me that she wants help in getting a full scholarship to an Ivy League college, because I know and she knows she can do it.
Milagro is like a second home to me because every day I come here, I'm so excited. Milagro helps me a lot, like my homework. They taught me how to study, read a book. That's how I got good grades. Playing an instrument is like a whole new world, because when you're playing the instrument, I just close my eyes and then go with the music. It's just another world. Listen, everybody, 'cause this is our song. We have a lucky life, all day, all year long. We have a lucky life, you know it is so true. If you go to Milagro, then you can have one too. Listen, everybody, 'cause this is our song. We have a
I can't help but smile when I talk about our Jaden. Jaden started here the summer before kindergarten, and he was this tiny little boy who was a genius from day one. I always said he was an old soul. His parents are immigrants from Guatemala. They came here with nothing. His dad had suffered a debilitating illness and wasn't able to work. His mom was cleaning kitchens in downtown Delray, trying to make ends meet. So let's fast forward now to all that Jaden is. He is a Bach Middle School of the Arts student now, due to his art talent. He's in 6th grade, an A student, and if you ask him what his future looks like, he will tell you specifically what college he wants to go to, what his major is going to be, and then after that, he may switch and decide to become a lawyer or a doctor. That's Jaden.
I have some high hopes for my future. I feel like I'm gonna get somewhere with my life, and I feel like I'm gonna be able to help all these people who also need that push and that little bit of encouragement that I needed way back when. I'm thinking of architecture, I'm thinking of going into mechanical engineering, because those are centered around being able to draw things, and math, because math is a bit easy for me, and drawing, so combining those two, it really sounds awesome. Oftentimes people tell me that my artwork looks amazing and that it looks like nothing they've ever seen before, and that really helps me to strive to keep impressing them even more. And especially with the moral support that I get from the people at Milagro, especially the small children, they look up to me and they see me as a role model, and I think that just warms my heart and helps me a lot.
Barbara's in 11th grade now, and she came to us this summer before 8th grade. And she came in with a smile on her face, and she seemed to have it all together. And then as she got a little bit more comfortable at Milagro Center, she confided in some of the staff that her mother had a debilitating stroke. And she was really feeling the shift in the household.
My mom, she had diabetes, and then she lost a toe because her foot turned purple. She lost a toe. She was recovering, she was good. And then she had a stroke one day, and she's paralyzed on her right side. So from then on, life changed, everything changed. So we had to do stuff differently on that. So now, instead of our mom taking care of us, we have to take care of our mom. But I don't have a problem with that, because she deserves it.
Barbara was facing a lot of challenges. She had lost a lot of self-confidence, her self-esteem was low, and her grades were suffering in school. We also found out that her living conditions were less than meager. She confided in one of our teachers that she didn't have a bed nor a mattress and was basically sleeping on the floor. And Barbara began to come every day to Milagro Center and really started to excel and became so helpful that the other middle school students actually gave her the nickname, the Little Mother, because she was so willing to help and to give of herself, and I think she felt a lot of self-satisfaction from helping others.
You can be yourself at Milagro, so I like that, because I'm always going to be myself, I have to. But Milagro is you be there, no one judges you, they all understand, you can open up to people. Some people may relate to you as well, so yeah, that's good.
Through some assistance from Milagro Center, we were able to get her a part-time job at a local fast food restaurant, so she helps with the family's finances, all while maintaining an A average in school. She's not sure at this time if she wants to go to college immediately or be trained in a trade, but she's taking advantage of an internship opportunity through DPR Construction and also working through the student management program at Chick-fil-A. So she is motivated, she's enthusiastic, and she's really come into her own, and that's our Barbara.
My dream is to be successful. I don't really know what I want to do yet, but I really want to be successful. I want to succeed in life. I don't want to be a failure. I don't want to sit around and let things be handed to me. I want to work for it. My mom drives me. She's the one. I want her to see me walk across that stage next year, 2020. I want her to be there when I become successful so I can give her the world because she deserves it.
This year, we're really excited to kick off our Ignite the Future Scholarship Drive. The Scholarship Drive funds will fund teachers, will fund supplies, will fund academics, and will also fund the important enrichment activities, the field trips that mean so much to our kids and get them out of the Delray Beach community to see that there is life outside of Delray Beach and the possibilities that that holds. And they see that our philosophy is, as long as you work hard, we'll help you. And you could be anything that you want to be. And that's how we raise each and every one of our Milagro kids, showing them that the sky is the limit. We are here for one purpose only, to help them. And all of our donors and our supporters and our volunteers and our city officials and our many community family members, as we call them, embrace the same mission that we do. We're here to help each and every child make something of themselves and take them off that path of repeated poverty and put them on a whole new road to a prosperous, productive, satisfying life, which will then change not just their life, but the lives of their future generations. And that's what we're all about. That's the Milagro dream.